If it is a rule for one thing, then, ladies and gentlemen, it's a rule for everything. That is one of the sayings of my good friend, Halo Marquise. And you know Halo, he is the CEO of Mistech. We'll talk a little bit more about Mistech here in just a few minutes, very briefly. And I've been taking some heat, and I expected to take some heat about some of the videos I have done, some of the podcast excellence I put together about the artificial intelligence realm. I figured some of you were going to be upset about that. I figured some of you were going to wonder about that. And I'm trying to prove a point, and I'm trying to show you that if it is a rule for one thing, it is a rule for everything. Trying to talk about the need for us to be consistent in our thoughts, consistent in our practices, and especially consistent in our spirituality. And please, Stephanie, I understand that's your opinion, but just throwing out random opinions is not greatly appreciated. Let's back them up and not just be knee-jerk reactionaries, because we are better than that. That is my belief. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this. Now, I have received emails, and I've received comments on the channel, and I've received comments from people saying, oh, Jeff, everyone thinks that you're embracing AI. People are worried about you. Well, first of all, I never embraced AI. I never embraced AI, and that is just proof that we're not very stable. We're not very rational, even in the alternative thought community. We still go off on these tangents, and we still come unhinged, and we still have knee-jerk reactions. I never said that I was for the takeover of AI. I never said that. What I did say is, and ask the question of why have we become so attached to this flesh? And the very idea of this flesh going away, and the very idea of something taking the place of this flesh scares some of you to death. My point is that you have become too attached to this flesh. This flesh is nothing. And the real question with the AI would be an improvement, but of course the question about AI is, could we get out of it once we got in it? But that's beside the point. We say with our mouths that we believe that it's an opposite world. We say with our mouths that we believe that we're living in an inverse world. But when I come on and point out to you that everybody is saying almost ubiquitously, that means everywhere all the time, that AI is bad, 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 bad. Be scared, be worried, be afraid. My antennas go up. If I had them, they'd go up. If you remember the old My Favorite Martian. Because whenever I see everybody against something or everybody for something, it makes me stop and wait a second and say, I don't know. That makes me uncomfortable. Because it was Jesus that said, Jesus said, beware when all men speak well of you. Unless it's possible for AI to have empathy, intelligence without empathy is evil. It appears that they may be attempting to establish a second matrix. There's nothing wrong with the first matrix, in their opinion. And who says that AI can't have empathy? What is empathy, ladies and gentlemen? Empathy is an energetic manifestation of an energetic manifestation in an energetic manifestation. This is an energetic manifestation. The emotion of empathy is an electric, energetic manifestation of a manifestation within our brain, within the manifestation of this body. Who says that AI could not also be programmed to have empathy? Who says it couldn't grow and develop to have empathy? There's no need for them to establish a second matrix. The first one is working for them just Fine, ladies and gentlemen. So see, we make these statements. Well, we'll say we believe nothing's impossible, but yet we start saying, oh no, that could never be. We believe that anything could happen. Oh, anything but that. AI doesn't teach my kids spirit work. I don't even know what that means. See, there's so much emotion involved in this. Why are you so attached to the flesh? You're so against AI, but do you love the flesh that much? You got tricked into this flesh. You're captive in this flesh, but you just are so afraid of something new and something different that you're willing to hang on to this old flesh. Ooh, did we just stumble upon a principle there? Are they throwing out this fear of artificial intelligence to keep us clinging to this? Oh, I don't want artificial intelligence. It scares me. I don't want artificial intelligence. I might not be able to get out of it. I don't want artificial intelligence. I want to stay right here. I'll just stay with what I got. I'll stay with the devil I know rather than the devil I don't know. They're both devils. This is the devil we know. That's the devil that we don't know. All I did was put out the idea that if we're here by choice, and most of you say that you are here by choice, if we have selected to incarnate, and most of you say we have selected to incarnate, remember, if it's a rule for one thing, it's a rule for everything. If we say that, ladies and gentlemen, that we believe that, then we should be consistent with it. If we think that we're here to have an experience, if we think that we chose to be here, then what difference should it make to us whether we're in a flesh modem or a synthetic modem? What difference should it make to us whether we're in a flesh body or whether we're in an inorganic body? Stephanie says it's feared because it's inorganic and an unknown, which creates fear. I think it depends upon who programs the AI. What the bottom line is whether or not the AI would be truly autonomous. If you could give me a body like Jay Campbell's that's going to stay like Jay Campbell's no matter what I eat, or better yet, even if I don't eat, you might have my attention. And somebody says it wouldn't protect us from 5G. Paul Bruce, don't you understand the ridiculosity of that statement? AI wouldn't protect us from 5G. Dude, AI would be impervious to 5G. Hello, wake up. Is this thing on? See, emotion gets you so carried away you can't even think straight. AI won't protect us from 5G. AI is impervious to 5G. Silly. Come on, man. Get yourself under control. Take a deep breath. You know what I did today? You know that I've done some pretty substantial physical optimization in the last year. And I could probably rest on my laurels and be happy, just keep doing the same thing that I've been doing. But this morning, even though it was 40 degrees, I took the advice of Matt Belair from our show last night, and I went out and jumped in the lake. It was 40 degrees. I jumped in the lake. The lake's 33, 34, 35 degrees. Jumped in all the way under, got out very quickly, trust me. But I'm moving into this practice of cold therapy. Why? Not because what I did wasn't working. Why? Not because what I did didn't help me. Why? Because I'm looking for something better, and I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to look at something I haven't looked before. I'm willing to think about some things that I haven't thought of before, and I'm willing to do some things that I haven't done before. I'm willing to do a polar bear swim. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how do you get from there to here? Well, keep your mind open. And if every single person is against something, ask yourself why they're against it. If every single person is for something, ask yourself why they're for it. You know, we all want to cling so tenaciously to being part of the human race. I don't want to be part of the human race. I don't want to be part of the rat race, because even if you win the rat race, you're still a rat. Even if you win the human race, you're still a human. I want to be beyond a human, better than a human, more powerful than a human. I want to be evolved from this place of humanity into a higher place, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I want to be. So I'm not latching on to humanity. I'm not grasping onto humanity, because I know that there's something way bigger, way better than humanity for us. So I don't really have this emotional attachment anymore to humanity. I used to. I used to have a very powerful attachment to my patriotism. The United States of America, greatest country on the planet Earth. I still think it's a good place, but I am no longer attached to the United States of America because I know it's just a place. And we make bad mistakes too. And if you don't want AI, that's great, but I don't want you to have AI just because you say, no, I don't want AI, I'm afraid. I want you to be able to contemplate. I want you to be able to have rational thought. I want you to be able to have an impartial, unimpassioned mindset to be able to evaluate. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? One of these days you're going to die. It might even be today. Could be. One of these days you're going to die. And when you're dead, you're going to have decisions to make. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And there's going to be a lot of entities trying to push you and pull you towards certain things. And the most important thing for me is to get you to the place that once you're dead, you're still divine, you're still sovereign, you're still free. And Dika, that is a presupposition. That's a fear statement. I want you to get to the place that when you're dead, you are divine, you are sovereign, you are free, and you're able to impassionately, rationally decide, oh, here's my options, here's where I want to go, here's my options, here's what I want to do. But if you can't even consider questions in this life with rationality, if you can't consider them free of controlling passions, then you are SOL. Ask your friend what that means if you don't know, when it comes to die. Jeff, why do you ask these questions that upset everybody? Why do you ask these questions that get everybody all worried? Because I'm trying to get you ready for the day that you die. I'm trying to get you ready to be able to be divine, sovereign, and free after you're dead. And if you can't entertain the possibility of advantages inherent within artificial intelligence and synthetic life forms at the same time as believing that you don't want it, then you're not ready to die. And by the way, Magenta Pixie will be joining me along with Laura Eisenhower sometime in March, because Magenta Pixie's getting married. Congratulations to Magenta Pixie. So we will have Magenta Pixie and Laura Eisenhower together on a great show here on this channel. We're looking very, very much forward to it. And if, ladies and gentlemen, you have ordered Mistech from me since we relaunched with Halo, all of those orders, every single one of them has been fulfilled, and all that's waiting for them to be mailed to you is for you, ladies and gentlemen, to send me the requisite donations and your mailing addresses. If you want the Mistech bracelets that you see me wear, that optimize me, that put me in a place where I'm able to be divine, sovereign, and free at the best rate, that allow me to be better in the gym, eat less, sleep less, be more divine, be more sovereign, be more free, operate, at the Schumann resonance, then, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get some of these Mystech bracelets. They're not going to make you more spiritual, but they're going to give you the opportunity, the best environment to be more spiritual in. So just go to my website. You can go up here at the top and hit Mystech, or you can go down here, hit the Mystech logo. That'll take you to the Mystech site. You decide which product that you want. Remember what the price is, and then just go back to my website, ladies and gentlemen, and my website will allow you, the only time Plastic Jesus does anything for you, to save 20%. Tell me what size you want. Tell me what item you want. Tell me what color you want. Tell me where to send it to you. If you can do math and want to put in your own discount, just go right up here, hit the Donate Now button, and the order will be on its way. If you can't do the math, I'll send you the information and tell you what to pay and where to go. I won't tell you where to go because you're helping me and you're helping you. I'll just tell you the best way to take care of the Mystech. But we've got to get to the place where we're able to entertain, and this is something that Magenta Pixie first brought to my mind. We've got to be able to entertain differing thoughts in our minds simultaneously. I'm really afraid of AI, but I could see some advantages of AI. I want to stay in flesh, but I can see that there could be some potential advantages in AI. You've got to be able to learn to hold competing and even contradictory ideas in your mind simultaneously. Get some mental plasticity, elasticity, so you can understand, ladies and gentlemen, and you can deal with and you can handle more than one thing at a time. Because when you're dead and you're confronted with all of these possibilities and you're being pushed and shoved and pulled to go certain places, you're going to need that. So I'm here to help you. If we are divine and free, will it help us not to be tricked by entities in the afterlife? And that's something else that Halo says, yes and no, yes and no. It'll help you if you've done the inside job. It'll help you if you've done the work. It'll help you if you've trained your mind. But you can be divine, free, and stupid. Oops, divine, free, and unsophisticated. Yes, you can. All the Mystech products are tuned to the Schumann resonance, the ideal Schumann resonance, other than those that are tuned for specific applications. See the Mystech website or email me for more information. And ladies and gentlemen, if you think that I'm spreading bullshit, if you think I'm spreading bad information, you need to subscribe to my channel so you can keep an eye on me and keep warning people of the crazy things that I say. If you think I'm saying good things, you need to subscribe to my channel so you can keep abreast of all the great information that we're putting out. So please subscribe if you love me, subscribe if you hate me, and let your opinions be known. If you think I'm stupid, unsophisticated, hate this podcast, give me a thumbs down. Tell me what you think. If you love the podcast, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. I have no interest in being in the human race anymore. It's not a race, it's a game. I'm playing, and I'm playing to win. I don't plan on being human when I get finished with this, so I don't need to worry about the human race. I'm not in the rat race anymore because I don't want to be a rat even if I win. And I know that this flesh is a trap. If they all of a sudden throw a switch and all of us are instantly transported into AI bodies, I'm not going to have a fit because I'm already in a trap. One trap, another trap, the devil I know, the devil I don't. I know they're both traps, and I'm ready to get out of both of them. I'm ready to move beyond all of them. Jeff, you're talking hooking up with AI in total, as in plugged in with everyone and the net permanently. Or are you just saying just partially? That's too high of a question for me to even understand. All I'm talking about is if we chose to be here and we're here to learn experiences, if we could learn experiences and get work done in a body that's not going to break down and give us the problems that this one does, would it be worth considering? That's all I'm asking. If you knew you could get out of it, would you do it? But we don't know if we can get out of it, so we're not sure if we would do it. But here's the thing, folks. If I can get you pondering AI, if I can get you thinking about AI, if I can get you saying, well, you know what, it would be interesting never to get sick. It would be interesting never to get cancer. It would be interesting never to get hungry. It would be interesting never to catch a cold. It would be interesting. I could be more effective. I could be more powerful. I could be less susceptible to injury. If I can get you thinking in those ways, asking those questions, pondering those things, guess what? You're not anymore. You're not afraid. You're not in fear. And the divine did not give you a spirit of fear. And I work for the divine, so I'm here to stop that spirit of fear. I'm here to mitigate that spirit of fear. And if I can get you to start pondering and thinking and considering, if I can get you to start doing the math, I can get you out of that fear frequency. And getting you out of the fear frequency is really the key. The subject that gets you out of the fear frequency is sort of irrelevant in the end. I'm trying to get you out of fear frequency. I'm trying to get you out of your love affair with flesh, trying to get you to realize it's a trap and that you can get out of it and that you should get out of it. And again, I'm trying to get you to the place where you're ready, when this world comes to an end, to make a conscious, sovereign decision on where you want to go, what you want to do, who you want to be. That's all I'm doing. And if it's a rule for one thing, it's a rule for everything. If we believe that when everybody says something's right, we should think about it. When we believe everybody says something is wrong, we should think about it. Everybody in our community says AI is bad, 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 bad. Maybe we should think about it. Everybody says staying human is good, 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 good. Maybe we should think about it. That's all I'm saying. I want you divine. I want you sovereign. I want you free. And I want you to be able to think for your damn self. Ooh, JAMA. People have eye lens replacements. They have knee replacements. Where do you draw the line? Big D was me says, do what feels right for you. That's all I'm saying. But I'm saying, think it over. Think, ration, reason, not, oh my God. We don't want to do that, ladies and gentlemen. We're better than that. We're smarter than that. And it reminds me, and I have to say this, we could have been, if this was 100 years ago, we could have been having this debate about the automobile, or 150 years, whatever. My horses are just fine. My horse isn't going to pollute the planet. My horse isn't possessed by the demon mechanic. My horse, I love my horse. I don't want to be in a car. I want a horse. It's true, folks. Think about it. All I'm saying is think about it. And don't go off thinking, oh, Jeff is for AI. Jeff is for getting you and I to think. Jeff is for getting you and I to ponder. Jeff is for getting you and I to consider. Thanks, Jeff. You're awesome. But you probably already knew that. Oh, boy. And Tracy Roberts hits the nail on the head. We already are AI. We're just an organic AI. We're already artificial intelligence. No way AI, I will not be controlled. You're already controlled, my everyday bliss. You're already controlled. As long as it's not RoboCop. Siri is very helpful. See, we're very picky about our AI. Every damn one of you, Siri, take me to sushi. Siri, take me home. Siri, take me to Mama's. Every one of you doesn't mind using AI. And at the end of the day, AI is a great servant. I don't think any of us want it to be our master. Just something to think about. Don't worry about me. I'm not going off the deep end, but I'm the guy, I'm on the cutting edge. I bust the envelope. I'll ask the questions no one else will ask. I'll bring up the points no one else will bring up. I will say the things everyone else is afraid to say. I will do the things that everybody else is afraid to do. And I will push you like no one else is willing to push you. I will challenge you like no one else is willing to challenge you because I believe in you and I love you and I'm here to get you thinking. I'm not here to be your guru. I'm not here to be your answer. I'm not here to be your Messiah. I'm not here to be your pastor. I'm the mailman. I'm here to make sure you get all the information and you can make the decisions for yourselves. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Megan says, when are you going to tell me how to get off this rock and not come back? Well, Megan, I got almost 2,000 videos. Why don't you take a look through some of them instead of whining like a little baby because you can't get your lollipop right now? We don't spoon feed you here. Go do some work, look up some videos. I've answered that question a bazillion times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jeffrey Dyer, the Christian Whistleblower. We are the last generation of real humans. Do we care or not? I don't know. But one thing that is important, ladies and gentlemen, is we need to learn to be our own guru, guide our own spirit, master our own ascension. We need to learn to do the inside job. And above all else, ladies and gentlemen, we need to unindoctrinate ourselves.